Now that my headache is gone, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Let's Play Princess Evangile Semi-Blind. It's I, Taylor Norris, and we're continuing the narrative that is this game. The morning was unexpectedly hot and muggy, and I found myself up earlier than usual. Ate early breakfast and headed for the main school building. Despite the early hour, there were a few students here and there, probably doing early morning exercises. Looking around, I could tell that something was off. What's going on? Oh, Shizuko-san. The bottle was off too, but that wasn't what drew my attention. The fact that she had gone into the cathedral. We met her in the cathedral before when Ayaka-san lured me there using place sentinels leather. That's right, I wondered about it at that time too. What was she doing there? Technically, I knew what she was doing. She was praying. What do I know is why was she praying? Is Shizuko-san a Christian? I recall hearing that despite Vincent speaking out as a vision, very few students were actually Christian. I decided that I should go talk to her, so I followed her in. Circus was still a long way off, and the cathedral itself was silent and empty. One of the Shizuko-chan stood praying before the altar. It was truly picturesque. You know when the final of this came? This scene specifically, the final of this scene came specifically? It looked a lot better than this. It was hand drawn, it looked super nice. That was years ago though, so give you an idea how long it's been. Now I interrupted her. I waited in silence. After about 5 minutes, she turned around. Suzuki-sama. Morning. Suzuki-sama, are you still in the cathedral? No, it's just that I saw you go in here. Me? I'm waking up early today, so I thought I'd head to school early. Oh, that's it. I get it now. I think there was something off about everyone. It's the short sleeves. You see, we're summer uniforms today. That's right, it was due first. What do I should do? Should I wear a short sleeve button down shirt to match the rest of you? You don't want me to do that. No, I really should be always comfortable. I first met her expression has always been thorny. The way I've seen her smile a lot more, I was happy to see it. I do think the teacher will scold you. I see. We'll switch over to short sleeves if it gets too hot, I guess. So yeah, it seems to address me as Chan. Yeah, I just can't get used to it. Is that bad? Yes, it is. Really? No, see, I do that to show respect. If you take offense to that, then that's your own problem, not mine. I mean, actually, we don't know such a further juniors that way. Never gonna be just any other way. I see. But although she was smiling at me more often now, she was still very strict. Hey, is the keys of them? Yuki-chan cast a glance around her. I feel it was on the ground, so this was never been rebuilt since its founding. That is true. Japanese does actually prove that this is in fact true. See how style construction was considered cutting edge during the Meiji period. There are few buildings like this in the entire country. It's been designated as an important cultural property. Wow, I never knew. I was honestly impressed. This is possibly my first time visiting a cultural property. So naturally it cannot be rebuilt. That said, it is already compliant with the Holy Code, so there is no need to rebuild it either. Teachers sometimes joke with each other about it, but we could really open the cathedral with the public charge admission. And actually, it really is beautiful in here. Literally speaking, I assume he did not really come here to look at the cathedral. Yeah, I happen to see you, Ritsuko, so... Yeah, you for yourself, but why then? Eh? So you haven't seen me. It's because I wanted to talk to her, but it was hard to answer when she asked me that, like that. Well, that's right, Ritsuko-san. Are you a Christian by chance? Well, not that there's wrong with that, I was just curious. I'm not a believer. I see, besides I've praying here before, too. Maybe I'm mimicking her. Yeah, that's me. I wonder if I touched on a sensitive subject. Anyway, it was nice. It has an atmosphere. I just didn't want to come here. Yeah, that's true. I come here every morning. Every morning? Wow. I was a little surprised to hear that, but Ritsuko-chan continued serenely. Use your hands to the calms in the spirit. Say the truth of the Gospels. She held the book in her hands and flew through the pages. Wondering what it was, so it was a Bible after all. Yeah, it has an effect on people. Reading them calm the spirit as well, even though I'm not truly a believer, there are verses that resonate with me. Do you say it's the best-selling book in the world? Because every church bought like 50 or 60 of them, some buy 100. That's kind of the reason it sells so. That's kind of the reason. They also buy a lot of spares. There is a room in our church. It is full of extra stuff. There is a shelf there full of spare Bibles. We're not a very big church either. Not tiny either, but we're sizable. You from Masaya-sama? No, not yet. Teachers always tell me to, but I've read most of it. I don't have time to read these days, you know. Okay, the Leviticus in the Old Testament is very easy to read. I recommend it. Okay. I had no idea what Leviticus in the Old Testament was either. It's one of the books. Genesis as Leviticus is the third book. It's probably the hardest one of the first 5. Well then, salutations. Now, Ritsuko-san, wait a minute. Yes? I know it's a bit late, but I was hoping to ask you again. Are you still against school reform? Of course I am. But you didn't choose to become the leader of the society, did you? That is true, but... Right, so then why? You see, there's not my choice to lead the society, but if I'm to be honest, I still believe I'm in for the role. But that's neither here nor there. I personally oppose the sort of reform. I see. Should have guessed, but I still was disappointed for some reason. Yuta and I had developed a report after all. So maybe I started to get my hopes up. But why? Why what? I mean, why are you opposed to reform? Do I need a reason to be? No, I'm not asking you to justify yourself. I just want to know more about you. If we get a fall for us, then her role will change, so it will change the role of Konomi and a few other Red Rose people. Theoretically. Which is good, then the roles won't be will be with us, which means everyone else who follows us will be with us as well. Theoretically. When I said it, I realized it was an embarrassing question. Based on how Ritsuko-chan showed no particular reaction. To myself was a concern. Think of myself as a creative. That is my reason. I see. Listen, I don't believe this could change the way things are. The way things are? You mean us being a girls' school? Yes. I was reminded of something I had realized before. Mitsuko-chan took rules and conventions very seriously. No, sorry, I cannot begin to imagine it. What? This sentence cannot be overturned. Girls' school in Koichiko? I can't even fathom the idea. You just don't change that easily. Excuse me. Ryu challenged the out before I could think of a response. Sounded like the theater door closing sounded heavily around the room. Morning. Salutations. Sun's not even today, right? It is quite hot, and the process make it much more bearable. My gaze turned unconsciously to the fair skin on her upper arms on display. We had summer uniforms at middle school too, and the material was so thin you could sometimes see the girls' bras through it. For some reason, I never had a particular reaction to that. At the moment, though, the sight of her arms threw a definite reaction. I wonder. Was it because my life was so much easier that I could notice these things? What could be part of it? That could be part of it, at least. But a bigger part I had to be Risa-chan herself. Probably wasn't thinking about it or Mitsuko-chan because of the solemn atmosphere. If we had been in the cage, I think we would have had the same feeling around her. I was somewhat less than faithful. You're just around my size-on? Well, I don't actually have a short sleeve button up. What? Really? I guess I should just up and buy one. That would be the best way. If I had money now, I could stop thinking like a poor person. Which means I'm getting special treatment, which is not good. You treat me special, I'll resent you for it. This is the way that I am. I understand that, but still. But you know, everybody keeps not feeling overheated. There was something like a fight after all. It was more or less the same thing that Mitsuko-chan had said, but the type of pride was completely different. Mitsuko-chan's were more very freeway, but Mitsuko-chan had a different nuance. For her, the nuance was that I was not really a part of Incidents, and therefore I could do as I like. But officially said about the school, she might feel the opposite way. They're really completely opposites, just they suit their respective associations well. Salutations. Oh, yo. What, yo? Oh, that was a greeting. For some reason, speaking the Yakuza, I thought I was referring to lower world forms of speech. Lower world was a term people possessed used, and at first I thought they were exaggerating. I thought that a simple greeting was enough to call excuse made me realize just how serious the differences were. It's a good one though. Yo. I have no idea what it means, of course. Neither do I, actually. Are you serious? Yeah, it's like citations? You use it for any situation. Try it again. Yo. I see. Naka-san saw it halfway. The other girls around me had the opposite reaction. Throwing the bells at me. And it just goes down even further. Are you by yourself? I usually do. Boy, you guys see, don't you? When we eat together, everyone watches us. Makes sense. Just do it now, which means so I brought and sat down at the table and we did. Let's get what are we watching us? How? That might cause more problems, actually. Like, what else Sean is you think right now? I think that would really cause trouble. Too bad. Why'd it bother you so much? It's just too much to take day after day. I don't mind much myself, but it's hard to use this on now. That's awful. So you've been alone all this time? Yeah. Aren't you me? Say eating alone is bad for your digestion. Was waiting in the bathroom stall. What? Just how to explain even to someone as casual as the accent. So I just shook my head. What if I eat from you now and then? But everyone was watching you. It's happening even now. It won't seem to be instant in our conversation. Doesn't bother me. Does it bother you? Not in particular. It's fine though, if you don't mind. Alright. Akasan did make the sign of the cross before he started eating. He had the carbonara and I had the hamburger steak. It's really delicious. They see the menu every day and there's such variety. Yes, we can out. This is the least they can do. If my college had a place on campus you could buy pizza or a drink or whatever you wanted. If you wanted to have a taco, you could buy a taco and then you could eat that taco. Didn't heat it. Everything was made on the spot or already made and then stored in a heating unit and you just take it to the counter, buy it, and then eat it. It's like a cafe in the place, but you didn't have to eat in the cafe. I ate in the hallway because it was the hallway. I also kind of did it out of spite. So how did you be here first? Not being able to eat what you wanted? No way, this is much better. You must say, I guess who's all delicious after all. This carbonara. The sauce is smooth and rich. You can make it too thick, the egg hardens. Yeah, eat very carefully. He also ate her noodles without slurping. Her tail manners were impressive. It does look good. Do you want to try it? Sure, if you don't mind. Okay, open up. Maybe I shouldn't. You are cute, Masaya-san. I was sure she was teasing me, but it wasn't an unpleasant feeling. On the contrary, I was enjoying it. Yes, you guessed for just helping. I'm sure they poured some out for you. And now I decided to do it. I'm sure you'll stay eating this food in the second term and on next year. Yes, that might be okay. It's just, musical challenge is something to me this morning. What is it? She said she couldn't believe the man in school being reformed. Most actually, Ritsuko would say that. She's the real little side after all. That's true, but... So you had a college assigned meeting with Ritsuko this morning? No, something like that. I assume what had happened earlier that day. At that, the usually right and pretty Akasan became reserved and thoughtful. Did you? Because I've heard of it. Really? I was a little surprised by that. It's not like their daily routine. Maybe it was supposed to be a secret, but it didn't really feel like that. I might know why. It's just a theory. Just started doing it recently. I see, that makes sense. That whole spirit, right? Yeah. Yes, what she was praying for? No, that was about it. I see. That's for her brow. She's really troubled by it for some reason. Well, where's Ruby hearing you talk like that? He didn't sound so well and the accent spoke again. It's June now. June. Something happened in June? I was way back. I'm talking about the day. The premier judgment happens at the end of the first term. Ah. Every day this was drawing closer. I really couldn't afford to be so laid back. This is what the premier judgment occurs on? No, I don't. You're easy, aren't you? Sorry. Well, so that typically happens on a Saturday, so probably the last Saturday of the term. This is the calendar on my cell phone. July 9th, that means we have 5 weeks left, Sai-kun. I see, we're so close already. I've been too laid back. I was so comfortable here for instance, I reunited with my childhood friend and met so many new ones this week is just coming by. You must have met yesterday, son. It was freezing cold that day and now they're all in summer uniforms. It's over, Misty. We need to go plan. Oh, right. A plan? This is a real situation. A real situation, is it? I just got that big increase in my approval rating, though. You only have 45 votes. You see, you have one way to go to get a majority. That's true, I guess. Majority was 232, right? Now I was at 45. The other was a distant goal. This is no time to be resting on your laurels. We need a way to get this proof fast. Oh, I know. Huh? There's no laurels. The other have been too. That's true, but so what? I just realized what that is. You don't think we're just naturally laid back? It's Rico, sure. Lisa and I are the same way. He's with you so much. Huh? What does that mean? Okay, we can talk with you every day. Saying the reform stuff aside, seems like we feel a given that you get to say. There are times it just slips out of our heads, even though the reality is a lot more severe. I don't know. Don't you think they're making too much of it? But to see the sharp-minded women of white society act so careless makes you think I'm not. Actually, I do wonder what happened with rising tide policy you said San mentioned. Tide policy? What's that mean? It sounded like some kind of plan to get my approval rating up. Tuesday for you. One step ahead. So what is she on precisely? Nothing in particular. That's supposed to mean. Well, she says a lot of stuff we should all be prepared, but it seems like she forgot about it at some point. I thought so. Agasa nodded firmly. She's about the side that she sees and the side that others see. These are all side facts that there's a difference between them. Thought about it. In a way, it made me happy, but I didn't realize that we couldn't afford to be so laid back. Whoa, what do we do? So we're writing tide policy into effect. You're right, but what should we do? Anyways, are you? Well, kind of, I guess. Maybe. I don't know. Please define what high maintenance means. I'm very sorry. Look you too, so I forgive you. Thank you very much. I think I understand what she's getting, but Ayaka-san nodded in satisfaction. Lose to me. I was even found out by this Asher's meeting. Got it. This seems a bit long, so I'll cut it here. Next time we'll normalize writing type policy.